Event 1 at Boxtoberfest 2014 is called Virtuosity. With one teammate working at a time, the event is a 9-minute AMRAP of burpees on the rig and 12 alternating side, single-arm, ground to overhead with a kettlebell. Athletes will switch with each other after completing each full round. All divisions have the choice of completing one of the following options for the burpees: 9 burpees to a 7-foot 6-inch target touch, 6 burpees to chest-to-bar pull-up, or 3 burpees to bar muscle-up.
Both athletes on the team must do the same variation for the burpees for the entire event. You may not switch movements during the workout. You will tell your judge at check-in which movement you will be doing, and they will judge you according to those standards for the entirety of the event.
The kettlebell weights are 18 pounds for open women, 25 pounds for open men and RX women, 35 pounds for RX men and fire breather women, and 53 pounds for fire breather men. Athletes will complete the burpees at the rig, then move to complete the kettlebell repetitions in their assigned lane, setting the kettlebell down on a bumper plate between reps to switch arms. Athletes must start with the kettlebell on the bumper plate, reach lockout overhead, and return the kettlebell to the bumper plate on the ground to be counted as a repetition. Athletes may use any method to get the kettlebell from the ground to the lockout position overhead, including a clean and press or jerk, or snatch, as long as a stable lockout is achieved.
After completing the kettlebell reps, athletes will advance their kettlebell and the bumper plate to the next mark on the field, which will indicate their completion of a round. Teammates will switch with each other with a hand slap.
For the target touch, both hands must touch the bar on the rig simultaneously, and the chest must touch the ground on each repetition. For the chest-to-bar pull-up, the chest must clearly make contact with the pull-up bar beneath the collarbone.
No contact with the bar will not count.
For the bar muscle-up, the arms must reach full extension, elbows locked out above the pull-up bar.
If the athlete misses the target touch, pull-up, or muscle-up, they may attempt that repetition again without doing the burpee before.
Athletes may assist each other to the bar and must release their hands before their teammate begins the repetition for a pull-up or muscle-up. On the ground to overhead with the kettlebell, athletes must switch arms after each repetition. Full extension of the elbow, hips, and knees with the kettlebell centered over the feet is considered lockout.
The repetition will not be counted if the kettlebell is not placed back on the bumper plate before switching arms. Examples of other repetitions that do not count are failure to extend the arm overhead, not keeping the kettlebell centered over the feet with the arm extended, or not reaching full extension of the hips and knees with the kettlebell overhead.
Only one arm may touch the kettlebell at a time during the ascending movement, ground to overhead. However, both hands may touch the bell on the descending movement, overhead to the ground, as a safety precaution. Scoring. Event 1 will be scored twice. The first score will be the time to complete 2 rounds as a team, 1 round per athlete. The second score will be the total repetitions completed by both teammates within the entire 9-minute time frame. Burpee repetitions will be scored as follows. 3 burpees to a target touch is 1 rep. 2 burpees to a chest-to-bar pull-up is 1 rep. And 1 burpee to bar muscle-up is 1 rep.
Partial credit will be given for target touch and pull-up repetitions, so every repetition will count towards the score.